Hi, I'm Stuart, and welcome to SIRENNET Television, joined by
Chris,
who's on the other side of the studio as usual, which is the safest place to keep him, because he has electrical stuff over there. In my hand is a brand new product from Code 3. It happens to be the M180, and we're going to be talking about it. Well, I'm not really, but Chris is going to be talking about it. But it has some interesting features, Chris.
it does indeed. It's actually a product that I would refer to as a triple threat in that it's got 3 very useful functions that we'll dive into now.
It also has the ability, before you dive into something, to take off the flange, which is what I'm holding in my hand here, so you can deflange it. And you can also mount it in a variety of other ways as well. So surface mount capability?
Correct, exactly. So in addition to it being surface mountable with that flange, it can go away, and there's additional hardware that's included with these great little light heads to allow you to be even more versatile when it comes to adding them onto the exterior of your vehicle.
Well, as Chris about goes snorkeling, I will hand it over to him right now.
Well, thank you, Stuart. The Code 3 M180 light head offers you 3 wonderful functions that you can choose to outfit your vehicle with. So this is going to be very well suited when it comes to exterior applications. After all, you'll notice a unique feature in the lens extension on the front face. And so what that allows you to have with this light head is a warning output that is a 180-degree spread. So what is this going to do for you when it comes to warning? It's going to give you light that you see everywhere. So if this is on the side of the vehicle, you see it from the rear, you see it from the front, from the side, so perfect for intersection protection. It can make its home on a headache rack, be it the top section or the sides. Also great for adding to the front of your vehicle, be it on a push bumper, a grill guard, or just incorporating it into the grille. And when it comes to incorporating this into your vehicle, again, wherever you choose to, another amazing place for these rear view mirror applications, be it on the front of the mirror itself or on the basin of the mirror. Again, you get to pick how this will fit. And brackets coming with it, go over that toward the end after we go over the other features that this offers you, which is a spot function for directional white output and a ground-facing puddle light fixture. So that way, whatever you're stepping out into, you're going to see, so you don't have any hazards to worry about on the surface outside the vehicle. So with this light head and those 3 wonderfully useful functions, it's put together using a total of 13 diodes. So on the basin, we'll give you a look at the array of 3, and that is the puddle light function, so faces the ground. So make sure to mount that appropriate when it comes to orientation. For the spot function, again, that primary illumination, a diode stretched to each side of the light head, so put together with a total of 2. When it comes to that wonderful 180-degree warning spread, it is a total of 8 diodes. So you have 2 primary forward-facing here, going through an optic on the front, and then 6 through each side going through a hybrid diffuser and optic lens as well. For the 3 functions, easy to control through the pigtail harness here. So after all, this is a fully self-contained light head. All it needs is power and a controller. So with that, trigger wire to activate the warning, trigger wire to activate the spot, and a third for the puddle feature. So 3 different buttons again for you to tie this into. So we'll give you a look at these features now. So first thing is going to be the warning, which is done through the red trigger wire. The M180 is available in 5 different colors for you to select from. So when it comes to ordering this, make sure to select amber, blue, red, white, or green on the drop-down menu. Here is a look at a wonderful example of amber and that great 180-degree output. So you'll notice just simply following the line in my hand here goes all the way out to the edge and then a complete wraparound. So again, ideal for any exterior position on your vehicle, front, sides, rear alike. So go ahead, spin this around a little bit now for the camera, let you see the output that offers you, again, through that combination of different optics and 8 diodes. When it comes to adjusting the M180, very easy to do with the blue trigger wire. Different flash patterns available in this, so again, when it comes to the tech specs, all the different patterns total that's available, make sure to take a look on our product page for you. Also in the installation guide copy we have for you as well. Pattern change, momentarily touch it to a ground source. And one of the neat things that you'll find with the M180s is you have a solid flashing footprint or a split flashing footprint. So again, something for you, the end user, to select from when it comes to setting this up. When it comes to taking advantage of the spot, apply positive 12 volts to the orange trigger wire and a steady burn, high intensity light you have. If you want to, for further expansion on the M180 and the spotlight function, so really to double this up for two different warning modes, again a color and a white hybrid flashing function through the spot, don't be scared to team it up with an independent LED flasher module. So a little bit of a fun tidbit throw in for you to look at as well. For the downward facing puddle light, that is going to be our green trigger wire. So again, that is activating those 3 diodes completely downward facing. So with this and how this is positioned on your vehicle, the spread of that puddle light is going to be adjusted. So thinking about this on your vehicle's mid-level rear view mirrors with this properly mounted, you'll get a roughly 4 to 5 foot puddle light spread. If it's a bit higher, a bit bigger of a spread, a bit lower, spread will decrease. But again, really nice and helpful for any application. With the studio lights shut down, here is a wonderful look at the effectiveness of that puddle light and how it can offer you that ever so important ground illumination. Notice as I lift it up further and further, a nice stretch of the light all the way across the counter. As it goes lower, a more potent effectiveness for that output. And again, all through that convenient trigger wire. So again, tie it into a door trigger, a hatch trigger, button on your controller, and there you have it. With a look at the trigger wires, we'll get to the last, the yellow, which is our synchronization. That's going to let M180s talk to one another for a nice uniform flashing. Another neat thing is you can tie this together with the MR6s, the MR6 MCs, so the multicolor, and also the chase light heads that Code 3 offers. So you can take advantage of a family of different light heads, synchronize them all for the best footprint possible. Now, mounting options when it comes to this, as we've been teasing you with. Go ahead, get our pigtail disconnected from power. After all, that's not going to be needed now. So, first and foremost, nice, easy surface mount. So, polycarbonate bezel around the edge, proper surface on your application, and a pair of screws to run through, which are included in this nifty little package right over here to the side. In addition to the 2 holes to run the hardware through for securing, one in the center for the pigtail harness to run down and through. Another option that you can take advantage with this guy, surface flange comes away. You can then take away the foam backing bezel, and that is going to allow you access to additional points in which hardware can be secured. Something first that's really neat to take a look at is just the inset thread posts that are on the back of the light head. So depending on how you want to fix this, you can take hardware, appropriate size, run it through holes in the surface of your vehicle or a bracket source right into the back of the light head, and there it is, nice and secured. What those threaded posts will also allow you to do is take advantage of a simple mounting bracket that comes along with it. So this is something great when it comes to a push bumper, something on the sides of the vehicle, maybe running boards, headache rack, or especially rear view mirrors. So this is going to allow the harness to slide down and through the base like so. So no interference there. Slides into the back of the light head, lines up into those insets. You'll then take advantage of the hardware, again included in the pack, running it through, securing this bracket into the back of the light head. Nice thing about this bracket is it does have some adjustability before you cinch it down nice and tight. So that'll let you play with a few degrees of angling along with this. So you can have the bracket like so, or again, depending on orientation and how it'll work for you, go ahead and invert it over. This bracket can be expanded on if you want to, taking advantage of a simple radius clip. So again, this fixes onto the back of our M180, and this is actually the same hardware that you'll notice with the other MR6 light heads in the family. So this will affix onto the back here, the 2 little rises there, fixes on like so. And then what you would do with the gap i.e. right here, is you would slide in some kind of a component on your vehicle, proper spacing, or a bracket piece, something that you fabricated up for this to then be gripped onto. So there's threaded extensions in the bottom, small Allen screws go up and through to secure it onto a flat surface. So if you're thinking about something that's painted, nice clean finish, you don't want to have to worry about any scratching or marring, there is a nice adhesive pad included along with that. So go ahead, slide that into position so you don't have to worry about any scratches or scuffs. Again, it's never fun to have any damage to your nice clean vehicle's paint and finish. So what else can I say? Code 3's M180 LED light head, an absolutely wonderful solution for you to take advantage of. Again, available from us here on SIRENNET. Multiple colors, different brackets, and there you have it, Code 3's M180 LED light head. The usefulness of the 3 functions easily controlled through the pigtail harness, and that nifty hardware when it makes it very easy for our end users to add it onto their vehicle.
Well, again, I get to say the word puddle. It's always fun to say that word. Here on SIRENNET, brand new product available, as Chris said, from Code 3, the M180. So go ahead and check it out. Thanks to him.
Thanks to you.
Have a great day.